Jean Paul Gaultier launched another La Belle called Paradise Garden, and this is a rebranded relaunch of La Belle Flotte from 2022. In the end, I'll tell you what I found out, why such rebranding was probably needed, and also what was my experience wearing this fragrance like. But first, how it smells and performs, and would you like it? Welcome back. I'm Miri, and here we talk in depth about fragrances. That's why let's first talk about its inspiration and the bottle. The scent itself was inspired by Jean Paul Gaultier's fashion show in 2010-2011, and that's why the bottle is embellished with a stunning, colorful botanical necklace with a blue covered bottle resembling a blue lagoon. The ad shows all the botanical and mysterious aspects of this fragrance. It allows you to step into a magic garden of forbidden pleasure, reminiscent of Garden of Eden, where modern Eve awaits you with her alluring curves. But does the scent itself give such a sensual and floral vibe? Blue Lotus is listed as the top note in Paradise Garden, but what I actually can smell is something salty with this fruitiness similar to a watermelon, which gives like a tropical feel in the opening. So this is fresh and sweet perfume at the same time. And that fruity note doesn't necessarily need to be a watermelon. It could also be something along those lines like ripe mango or ripe melon or even juicy papaya, but you get something fruity and very tropical and exotic in the opening, resembling the salty watermelon feel you get in the opening of Jean Paul Gaultier's Divine as well. So imagine you're drinking a fruity tropical drink in a lagoon on a sunny day. So this is what you get in the opening. It's fruity, it's aquatic, and it has this tiny bit of salty marine note you get in Divine as well. And then in the heart, Paradise Garden still has that slightly salty aquatic vibe, but it settles into an iris and vanilla combination. And there are some other florals in this fragrance as well. I think this is maybe violet or like heliotrope, which add another layer of powderiness and elegance and just a pinch of retro glamour. The scent is sweet. It has this watery, fresh, but very powdery and floral feel. It's slightly salty and very vanillic. This is the scent of smelling flowers growing and blooming around the lagoon with an enchanting magical purple rain of powder falling and covering everything in this delicate, soft, powdery blanket. What you can smell in the heart of Paradise Garden is this sweet, powdery scent from the purple rain with aquatic saltiness from the lagoon and this humid, earthy, floral texture. In the base, this becomes quite sweet, very vanillic. So iris in the middle is like some type of bridge between a salty, fruity opening and a sweet, creamy, vanillic base. Therefore, the combination of flowers in the lagoon after the powder rain mellows into a floral vanilla scent in the dry down. I also get like hints of almond and coconut, although they are not listed. Do you get them as well? Let me know in the comments. And basically this is a soft scent of flowers and vanilla cream in the dry down. This is truly a spring and summer perfume with a fresh, watery start, then floral heart and very creamy vanillic base. So it doesn't remind me of other La Belles at all. This is a completely different perfume because both La Belle and La Belle Le Parfum have this very syrupy, sweet pear fragrance that is better suited for fall and winter. While in Paradise Garden, you don't get any pear, you don't get that overly sweet syrupy vibe, and this mainly revolves around aquatic powdery iris and vanilla. Paradise Garden gives summer vibes. It transports your imagination to an exotic destination like you're on an island getaway, and that's why this feels very breezy, watery and fresh, but sweet, powdery and floral as well. And just because it has vanilla, don't think this will be like a gourmand vanilla type of scent, because vanilla, it's not loud, it's not sticky sweet, it's not gourmand, but it rounds all the other notes and gives this beautiful creamy texture. Overall, Paradise Garden is a very likable scent that won't offend anyone, especially because it's not very loud. I think it will be great for the office as well and any daytime occasion, but I personally wouldn't wear it on the date night because it feels a bit too light and too breezy for such a nighttime occasion. The bottle perfectly depicts the personality of this fragrance. It's fresh, it's aquatic and a bit salty, thus the blue bottle, but it's also very floral and sweet, thus this botanical necklace with flowers. On the tester strip and on my clothes, this is more of vanillic floral fragrance, but on my skin, that saltiness and that aquatic notes become more prominent. So first test this fragrance before buying it and see how does it perform on your skin. In my experience, this isn't a very strong fragrance like the other La Belles. I get maybe 5 hours of wear and the projection is like moderate for the first hour, hour and a half, and then it becomes really soft. It sits closer to the skin, so projection and sillage could definitely be better. That's why I would rate its performance with 5.5 out of 10, but usually spring and summer perfumes tend to be lighter and they don't last as well as winter perfumes, so just keep that in mind. But scent-wise, I do like this fragrance. It's powdery, aquatic, floral scent that is so likable, and I would rate it with 7.5 out of 10. If you like this review, if it was descriptive and informative so far, then boop the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content coming up. And now I will tell you the pros and cons of this fragrance and is it worth adding to your collection. Other than the performance, the first negative point is that this is a limited edition. It's available only for this year, and this is such a shame, especially for all those who loved the 2022 Fleur Terrible and were looking forward to this perfume. So if you love it, buy a backup bottle because it's not a part of standard Jean Paul Gaultier's line and eventually it will go from shelves. And the second negative point is it has salty aquatic vibe, and not everyone is into marine type of watery salty perfumes, and especially that saltiness is pronounced on my skin. It might not be that prominent on yours, but if you dislike marine and slightly salty perfumes, try this one out before committing to a full bottle. And now to positive points. First one, this is quite fresh and summery, so if you like florals, vanilla and powdery perfumes, and they are usually, you know, more for winter and fall, for colder weather, but you would like something softer, lighter and fresher, something powdery floral you can wear in the summer, then definitely check out Paradise Garden because you got yourself a winner. And the second positive point is that this is a good gift idea because I think this is quite likable perfume. It comes in a gorgeous packaging with a beautiful blue bottle. So I think most people will like receiving this as a gift, if not even love it. And now let's talk about the thing I promised to answer at the beginning of this video. Why would they discontinue a really loved and successful launch of L'Eau Terrible? First of all, I do like that they changed the name, if not for anything else than because Paradise Garden is so much easier to pronounce, at least to me, because I'm not a French speaker and I'm pretty sure I butcher some names, so thank you for your understanding. And secondly, now let's talk why they discontinued Fleur Terrible and relaunched this Paradise Garden 2 years later. The bottle is the same, the packaging is the same, the perfumer is the same, but they differ in one note. Fleur Terrible used to have water lily in the opening, while Paradise Garden starts with a blue lotus. I haven't smelled Fleur Terrible, so I can't compare the two, but I want to share with you what one reviewer wrote on Fragrantica, and I hope this comment brings a bit more clarity to this whole situation. To those complaining about the confusing relaunch of this scent with the note changes, a couple of years ago, the European Union banned a bunch of perfume notes and ingredients to make perfumes healthier for the wearer and the environment. Lily of the Valley was one of those notes. Perfumers went nuts trying to reformulate with new ingredients to make the same old scents. National Public Radio did a story about it. Around the time that ban took effect, Flot Terrible was launched. Common sense tells me Quentin Besh took his time making sure he got the reformulation with the European Union compliant ingredients perfect before the official launch. So that's the reason behind the relaunch, but if I'm honest with you, I do like this scent, but I'm not in love with it because it becomes a bit too salty on my skin, a bit more than I would like to. Of course, that might not be the case with you and your skin chemistry, but I have to admit this is a very pleasant, sweet, classy perfume that is a perfect mix of retro, powdery floral charm with a contemporary aquatic feel. It's gentle, calming scent with a bit of sensuality, and I like that powdery iris elevates it because otherwise this would be just a simple salty vanilla fragrance. I do recommend it, and 3 words or adjectives I would describe it with would be aquatic powdery vanilla. For its scent profile and performance, it gets 6.5 out of 10, and mainly because this is quite soft and it doesn't last very long, but since this is a summer perfume, the longevity and performance overall is acceptable. And now it's time for you to share your thoughts and experience with Jean Paul Gaultier's Paradise Garden in the comments. Do you enjoy the salty aquatic feel this perfume gives you? Does the opening also remind you of Jean Paul Gaultier's Divine? And would you prefer it if it wasn't a limited edition? I can't wait to read your thoughts. And if you would like to see another in-depth review of another new launch, then check out this video next. I will see you there. Bye!